People talk about higher levels of consciousness, right? But they talk about it in this silly way. They talk about it in like, oh, I need to get on it. They talk about it in a way that's very lighthearted, in a way that's flippant and irreverent. I really do appreciate Andre 3000. I appreciate his authenticity and transparency. Here's the thing. He always has been like this. He always has preached a higher level of consciousness. He's never liked the nonsense in our culture. Listen to Return of the G. Just type in Outkast Return of the G. Listen to Andre's verse. It embodies everything that I feel about our music today, about our culture today. And what I love about what Andre's doing is I hope that he's teaching young men, especially young men, but young men and women too, because the women, y'all are lost now too. Y'all letting y'all daughters and shit be lost. I'm sorry. It's just true. Everybody is on this. You know how back in the day, it was like to be rich, you could be very obese, or rather to be obese. That meant that you luxuriated, that had an implication or something. Now to sort of be completely ADD, y'all letting y'all children be ADD'd out, completely mindless, low level, low vibration consciousness, that I'm using the terminology that I hear other people use. And what I'm just so grateful towards Andre 3000 for is for saying, I'm going to do my authentic thing. And because that's what's needed. And he's always done his authentic thing. Like, I'm just going to share with you, this is the film Soul Food came out in 1997. And so also back around this time too, roughly, BG from Cash Money, he had a song, right? So BG had a song called Cash Money Niggas. And it was a song that I really liked because the beat was dope. Manny Fresh is good at beats. The beat was very dope. But this is how the lyrics started. This is how the song goes. It goes, money making is my thing. A meal is what I'm trying to reach. Hood shit to my peeps is what the fuck I preach. Baby gangster is my title. Al Capone is my idol. To protect and serve, I roll with my assault rifle. Jacking niggas for nothing less than a quarter key. Take hits on busting niggas starting at 5Gs. Yes, I'm the young nigga dressed in black on black with Glocks and Max and a hoopty that's black on black. And I'm totally rapping it in my own rhythm on purpose, just to get you an idea. So it's the kind of shit. But by the way, the beat go hard. It's just simple piano beat. Doom, doom, doo doo doom, doom. And I listen to that purely as entertainment, right? I'm listening to that purely as entertainment. I'm a boy from a well-to-do family. I'm not thinking about jacking nobody or robbing nobody or killing nobody. I'm listening to it as pure entertainment. However, that's balanced out also with Soul Food comes out. The Soul Food soundtrack comes out. You got one of the hit songs, Mama, you know I love you. You know, listening to that. But also in the CD, there's this song called In Due Time. And it has CeeLo Green, it has Andre on it. And I'm looking at the lyric book and I memorized these lyrics. And I'm not really, my brother, at this time, he's playing Outkast and Goody Mob and stuff, but I'm not really thinking about this is Andre 3000, right? But I fell in love with the first verse in that song, which is Andre 3000's verse. And I can still quote it till this day. But compare the lyrics I just said with these lyrics. And this is back in 1997. Andre says, when I be thinking about that cruising, brave Kappa to the side, thinking the police are gonna pull me over with this herb off in my ride. So I hide the brick of weed under the armrest, under the leather, and I be thinking of starting ways to make my life a little bit better than the dope peddler. Never to pay no taxes, take a chunk out of my check, make my rhymes look like practice, buying clothing, range roving with my folks. Don't speak about the dirty South, my crew ain't about no joke. Some people don't like the way we flow because they try to envy. They talking about they my niggas and that one day they could have been me. But you looking to be the butterfly without the caterpillar. Take your time and do it right. This I sweat, or collapse one. You falling into your greed, boy. You looking a big Willie, but you're still a seed, boy. That's, so what Andre did, this is back in 1997. What he did was he implemented a higher level consciousness of awareness of this ain't no way to be living. Similar with Goody Mob. They have a song, you better get up, get out and get something. You can't spend all your day trying to get high. And then back to the song I'm talking about, In Due Time. Right after Andre's verse, CeeLo Green pops on there. Struggling just a part of my day. Many obstacles are being placed in my way. I know the only way I'm gonna make it through is cause I never stop believing in you. Do something about God. So my point is, I'm listening to that too. there's a balance at the very least. My objection here, my offense in regards to being very critical of what we listen to is, at least in the past, there was some kind of balance. We had Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? At least Common was out there. At least, Talib Kweli had a joint. Most Def had his joints. We had people at least making efforts to implement higher consciousness. Yeah, sure, today we got J. Cole. Okay. And we got some other people. All right. But it's not quite the same, is it? It's still not quite the same. The nonsense has won more than I ever think I've ever seen. And it's because I can't blame the artists. There's like 15 rappers that I always see in my social media feed that I can never name. I can never tell you who these people are, what the hell their songs are. I swear to you, they all sound the same to me. And I would argue that they do. They do sound the same. In the past, I remember when I had somebody close to me try to say that all the rap that I listened to sounded the same. I remember you always say, the older generation always say that about the younger generation, but it didn't. It didn't all sound the same. Not really. No, because if anything, there was a very, very, very concerted effort to make beats very, very unique and catchy. And now it's not about a kind of like really orchestral. It's not about a musicality that's catchy. It's about just like the credibility of how hard somebody is. And it's a popularity contest because the dummies, we gotta admit something here. The dummies rule the internet. The dummies rule the internet. And so many of y'all, because of the can't beat 'em, join 'em mind virus, y'all are just allowing them to dictate what you let your children listen to, what you even as a grown-ass adult listens to. I'm just such a fan of what Andre did because, and I love that so many people have given it a positive reception. And I remember one time this non-black dude, I remember when Lupe Fiasco came out with Kick, Push. I remember this dude, he wasn't even black, and he was talking about Kick, Push. That ain't gangster. That's not gangster. Like, shut your stupid ass up, man. Like, shut your stupid. Like, I got mad at him. I was like, are you serious, bro? Like, who? So you're the authoritative voice on. Well, actually, what I said was that doesn't like. So you believe that a rap song has to be gangster. This is the conspiracy here. That so many, if you're white, Asian, or Hispanic, and you're listening to me right now, I am not saying that you are the enemy. What I am saying is that so many people within the white, Hispanic, Asian community, let's say the non-black community, have co-signed on all of the worst shit. Y'all don't know nothing about Andre3000. Most non-black people, your familiarity with Andre3000 is from Hey Ya. By the way, I was thinking about like how much of a genius is Andre3000. He has some of the dopest lyrics. I saw somebody say he's underrated. No, he's not. Andre3000 is not underrated at all. Listen to Aquemini, listen to AT Aliens, listen to The Art of Storytelling Part 1 and 2. Just listen to that by itself. Just listen to Art of Storytelling. Because it's not just about it's not simply lyricism in a vacuum. It's also the musicality and creativity, which Andre had in spades. He had it all, and so many of his lyrics I remember due to how original and how like authentic and creative it was. While still he put the medicine with the food. Andre had and shoot, man, listen to how that boy come on, Bombs Over Baghdad. First of all, listen to the song Bombs Over Baghdad. That song is genius. That song is one of the most unique songs you've ever heard in your life. Play Bombs Over Baghdad. Listen to how that boy jump on that song. And then look at the video. They were ahead of their time, man. Outkast was ahead of their time. But Andre was always preaching, and again I say, please listen to Return of the G. He was always preaching a higher level of consciousness. He always was. And I hope that everybody sees that. Do y'all not see that we're spiraling and devolving into like just a kind of brainlessness? Do y'all see? I see y'all children are so ugly. So many people's children are so ugly. It's like y'all are like, people are up in arms over their cuteness and shit. And there's this obsession with cuteness. AI, y'all think it's fucking sick? I think it's the sickest thing that I'm saying these AI pictures of kids, of little babies looking pristine and perfect, and people are loving it. What kind of fucking visual obsession? And it's made by from a conspiracy obsessed culture. Republicans are obsessed with conspiracies. Black people are obsessed with conspiracies. You telling me that in all this conspiratorial obsession from black folks, y'all are not freaked out by this AI bullshit? By these pictures of people looking perfect, of little kids, little babies all dressed in a row with their college uniforms on, looking just super perfect? What kind of sick shit is that, man? This is made by a fucking computer. This is not how children like if you want to put actual kids up and dress them, fine. But y'all are going gaga over fake children because they look so shiny and pretty. Our minds are being taken advantage of. But you're allowing it. I can't be mad at the artist. I can't even be mad at AI. I have to be mad at us. That's how stupid we are. But I think that's one of the things that I really do respect about Christianity and a bunch of other religions, is that you're meant to acknowledge how fallible and flawed you are, which is why you're supposed to then say, hey, let me try to be better. Let me try to have a greater integrity around my spirit. To me, higher level consciousness, you might as well say it's synonymous with being spiritual. And I just wish that I hope people continue to see the merit in what somebody like Andre3000 is doing. And I hope people continue to see the senselessness and the emptiness and the hollowness and songs just talking about robbing, killing, money, shaking my ass, this, that. There's no happiness, dude. It's crazy too. I'm a big fan of sex. I'm a huge fan of sex. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm like, call me crazy. I love to fuck. You know what's crazy though is that y'all are like, I'm seeing it less and less because I'm like trying to like really, really, really make my algorithm be solely focused on other shit. Like I'm trying to click as much non-sexual shit as I possibly can, so make my algorithm like pick it up. Y'all are so oversexed. There's no way in hell y'all can be that satisfied. There's no way in hell. Softcore porn. It reminds me back in my 20s when I had this job, and dudes, every time they saw a fine girl, they had to make a comment on everything. I'm like, in my mind, because I'm from New Orleans, I'm like, bro, either pull on her or shut the hell up. Like to me, that's just torture. That's just torture to constantly just be like salivating over somebody that you consider to be sexy. It's one thing if you personally know this person and you have a crush on them, or you're romanticizing them, or this is, everybody has their own, like everybody, back in the day you would have the poster on your wall of the man or the woman, but it's just softcore porn, and just like everybody's so claiming that they're so sexual, but you're not satisfied. If you truly were sexually satisfied, by the way, I watch a lot of homemade porn, or I have watched. Okay, I watch a lot of homemade porn. I do, and first of all, dudes, these women ain't satisfied, and women, I know y'all ain't satisfied by the way that y'all having sex. I know you're not. Everybody wants to. It's like, look at me, I'm so sexual. Yeah, but you're not having satisfying orgasms, or you wouldn't really be this fucking frustrated, would you? You wouldn't be constantly being so like gaga over this softcore shit, would you? Because the point of being sexually energized is to go fuck somebody. And if you're not fucking somebody, but rather like you just want attention. This is just all about attention. Women just doing the softcore porn bullshit all over, and it's all about attention. And dudes, y'all have been like, I never say simping, but y'all are simping over this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go get a woman for real. Go out into the wild, go out into the wilderness and try your hand at actually pursuing a woman. Okay, I'm done. I've talked for too long. I just want to go on a rant about this. I appreciate Andre3000. I can't believe I talked for 15 minutes. Damn, I didn't think I had that much time. All right, peace and blessings.